Hello, Flatwater fans. Andrew here. A little bit of a hiatus coming back from. Just a lot going on here at the farm. Today's a harvest day, so we've been harvesting all morning. We're almost done. We gotta get tomatoes, squash, potatoes, some garlic, some eggplants, some peppers. So like really almost done. I know it sounds like a lot, but really it's almost done. Right now I'm in the 5740 with a brush hog on the back. Just about to mow a quick strip before I take it off. And what this strip is, it's going from this gate just in a diagonal line so we can run wastewater out to our paddocks. This wastewater is from us doing dishes and the brewery's like waste from them making beer and like sanitizing their tanks. So this is just like a better way. Instead of having a truck come and pump it every month, we just pump it out every week because that's how much we need it. And it just fertilizes the ground around it. But I'm gonna mow this real quick so we can lay out our Netafim flex to run the wastewater through. Gotta take off this bad boy now, so we can put on the undercutter. Of course, usually pretty easy. Quick and easy. So I got our undercutter hooked up to our 5740. We got this undercutter from Tillmore in Ohio. Picked it up when we were down there dropping off hops. And basically what this does is, we drive through the row and we drop this down and it just lifts everything up. So we're gonna go do garlic and we're gonna go do potatoes. Now, the reason we're doing potatoes with the undercutter instead of our potato digger, even though I think our potato digger would do a great job, it's because we're digging new potatoes and we don't want to damage the skin. So if a new potato falls even from like a foot or two, it could damage the skin, scrape the skin a little bit. And we don't want to do that because these new potatoes, they don't have they don't have that really tough skin yet. We want it so they're really easy to peel, really easy to use. So here's one of our largest fields. We got Flynn Field or Flynn Meadow to the left, where we got peppers and strawberries and some asparagus and other stuff. And then we got nut field because we got nut trees up there. But we also have our tomatoes, our peppers, and eggplant and squash. And then we got Pigeon Gorge with all of our potatoes. So we're gonna see how this undercutter works in these conditions. But I got crew getting squash. We got 200 pounds of squash about 6 days ago, so we might get more, we might get less, not really sure. And then I got another crew picking cherry and heirlooms tomatoes out there. That. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 potatoes. 7. Oh, 8, 9, 10. 10 potatoes. Potatoes, potatoes, potatoes. They are looking real good. 1, 2, 3. So we've been hilling these potatoes almost once a week, maybe a little bit, maybe one every 10 days of them. But we've also been fertilizing with our chicken manure. Add some nitrogen to the soil, and it really, really does show. I mean, I'm up to 1/4 of a bucket in 6 feet. It's gonna be the year of the potato. And that, folks, is a fully harvested potato route. I think we got maybe like 150 pounds out of that row, 100 pounds. And they're all, you know, like I said before, they're all new potatoes. So I'm in the garlic right now. Basically trying to see if we can just use the undercutter, or we might be too wide. Not really sure. And there we go. One bed of our garlic. Undercut it up. It's about a 300-foot row. With the undercut with the undercutter. So we're going by and we're just gonna parse it up. We're not really gonna cure this. We're more gonna sell like pretty green, fresh garlic, you like to say. We're just gonna go at it. So what I'm doing with this garlic, once we undercut it, kind of, you know, let loose on the dirt that's holding the garlic in. So it's pretty easy just to pull it up. And I'm just using my leg, my boot, kind of tapping it off on there. And I'm just going until I get a big handful and drop it off to the side. And then we'll come and pick it up with buckets once they're all pulled up. But for the most part, pretty good looking bulbs. This garlic was really only fertilized once by hand, and then hand hoed in, like scuffle hoed, all by hand, because we planted this last fall before we had the John Deere, so like before that was even on our mind. So we had completely different spacing. We basically used a dimple maker, I think that's what it's called, dimple, but it basically makes holes in the ground, and it's from Johnny's, and it's just like a pull along. So last year, like October, November maybe, basically we just I had someone hold on the back of the ATV, hold the dimpler with some weights on the dimpler so it would make these dimples, and we just drove along in the ATV and made these beds. For the ATV beds, it's basically one more. I could fit 3 beds in a 15-foot space. With the tractor and the water wheel we have, it went down to we can only do 2 beds per 15 feet. But with 2 beds, then we can get the John Deere in, and we won't have to hand hoe. So it really makes it a lot nicer. We just use up a little bit more bed space. A lot of these bulbs are really good for only 1 hand hoe and 1 fertilization, but this coming year, we're gonna start saving our bulbs for one thing, so we can replant. We don't have to buy it from them anywhere. We're also gonna use the water wheel, so everything's on an exact 17-inch spacing. and so we can use the John Deere. We can fertilize a couple times and cultivate a couple times, so you don't have to harvest through these weeds like I'm doing right now. So next year will be better. We kind of learned our lesson. But that's all comes with time, I guess. Learned our lesson. But this isn't too bad. Really isn't that bad this time. So, I'm not sure how much we got of garlic, but I'm judging for what I'm picking up and how long the row is. I think it was probably pretty good. Getting like a puppy dog size amount of garlic. Grabbing a few of our onions, our red onions that we planted in spring. We're basically grabbing anything that, you know, has the greens like either bent over on the ground, blown over, or kind of dying greens. I don't think they're gonna grow anymore. Plus, like, you know, who doesn't love onions? So we're just grabbing. I think we're up to maybe like 6 buckets, 8 buckets so far. It's like, look at that.
Doesn't even look like we were in this bed.
Looks beautiful.
Good.
Woo, doggy.
We can just share this bucket.
Alright. Well, that ended up for the day. Truck just left for Chicago, which is, I guess, that way, over yonder. Got a lot harvested. You know, you saw us doing potatoes and garlic and onions. What you didn't see us get is kale, peppers, tomatoes, chard, what else? Peas, fava beans, carrots, broccoli, beets, turnips, radishes. We do a lot in a day. Next time we harvest, I'll take you guys along for sure. But you know, if you liked it, like the video, give us a thumbs up. Really helps us a long way. You know, if you're not a subscriber, please subscribe. And you know, follow us on Instagram and Facebook under Flatwater Farms. You know, that'd be great. Look forward to seeing you around. Have a good one.